Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Gray, and welcome back to another episode of Alpha to Omega, where we're just doing kind of some test stuff. While I was testing, I decided to just kind of run a generic thing and see what was around. And I popped out my probe window, and wouldn't you know it, in one of the very first sites I come to, look at all these anomalies. I mean, look at them; they're just crazy. We also got a very generous donation from a player who lent us $2 million to go ahead and get some ships fitted, just to start off with and toy around with the very kind message of just pass this on to somebody else in the future. So, I mean, that's a really cool thing for him to do. So what we've done is I've gone and outfitted some modular dual laser frequency with multi-frequencies. We got some loot from the combat site we were doing. We had to jump off from it. But we didn't do too bad on it. All in all, I mean, all things considered, I would say we did quite well at it, actually. It's just all about kind of micromanaging with this build right now, because this right here will actually rep up so much. Like this one right here does 72 HP per 5.1. Now, granted, we don't have a lot for HP, so I mean, kind of making sure that you're on the priority targets is what's really going to be the key definer here. And this is kind of exactly what I'm talking about, is making sure that you're getting on the right targets that you can, taking them down quickly, because these things do hit hard, but they're doable. It is doable. It's 153. See, and Jen's fitting his ship right now, and then he'll be joining us.
Yeah.
Not finding much over there that you like?
Well, I sort of have something in mind, but it's not. I have to fly all over the place to get it.
Oh, I mean, you got time. Right now, I'm just running a little blood refuge to see how it go.
Yeah.
These guns fire really fast, by the way. I don't know if you noticed that with your lasers. These things fire incredibly fast.
Moon 8.
And the other ripper as well.
So we got that.
And according to the ship simulator, this build is actually stable, running literally everything. Like if I were even to add in the stasis webifier, it's nuts like that. It's like, for instance, we're within 10. Now we're going to cycle around this guy. We're going to get within 10. And this is just a Punisher, guys. This is really, I mean, this is a Punisher with 4 multi-frequencies, and that's it. I mean, really. You're looking at a single shield extender, 2 capacitor relays, and the civilian damage control. I mean, it's not even a real damage control, it's a civilian. Not to knock civilian equipment, but, I mean, for those of you who actually know about EVE, you understand civilian is, you try not to use it. This is just kind of what the money afforded us, and I gave Jim what was left so that he could do the same for his ship.
And then I'm going to get some skill books. I'm going to get the cruiser and the destroyer books so that way I can get that.
Yeah, which I picked up the destroyer book. I probably should pick up the cruiser book too. Go ahead and start the other rep just to be safe here. Ship's pretty, though. I'll give it that. It is very pretty. Even in its weird state. It does look like this ship is pretty good at tackling kind of basic combat sites by itself with this kind of weird fit. Because, I mean, this other thing that's on here, this other armor rep that you see going, is just, again, another civilian piece of equipment. This is literally just stuff I brought from my other ship. From literally the rookie Corvette. Look at all these like wrecks we're gonna have. Just free wrecks, free loot, and all because somebody was nice enough to donate us a little bit of ISK. You know, money that they probably don't even care about. You know, but was enough to get us started with our foot in the door. It is rather crazy how that works, though. One good deed turns another, turns another, turns another kind of thing, so. But as you can see, this is a little bit more in-your-face combat because you have to be. Unlike our other builds, which were, you know, kind of stay out of combat as best you can and, you know, fight when you have to. This build literally takes this, and this isn't even a build, I mean, I should stop saying build, but this ship itself takes it to where you've got to be on your target. Like, you have to be sitting on them. Because you have a target range of, like, 5,000 meters, and then best within 3,000. So if you're not within that, you're not doing your, you know, best possible damage. But just taking the stasis webifier they gave you, which is again just a civilian stasis webifier. Because I pretty much just gutted the Corvette they gave us. And slapped some stuff on here. Which we almost, with just me and Jin's ships before, we almost fully ran a site. Which was really cool. Getting to see all the stuff we could actually pull off. Now we have to be real careful. If we get down to 50% armor, then we'll probably have to jump off. But so far we're doing okay. It's not too terrible. Not exactly great, but not terrible either. Now, this one thing I don't like about this ship is it does not have a drone bay. Now, Jin's ship, on the other hand, though, does have a drone bay. Which I really like Jin's ship for that aspect, but I haven't actually looked fully at all of like the things he could put on it.
You're gonna be wondering what the heck are you doing, Jin? With what I'm building.
I always wonder that. I always wonder what the hell are you doing?
But it somehow miraculously works.
Does it? Are you testing it right now?
No, but the slasher build, the thorax build that I had.
Yeah, by the way, that's the sector I'm in that's got all these anomalies if you want to head this way when you can.
Okay. I got 4 more stops to go.
Not gonna lie, it is a little scary being completely without shields right now. Like just the whole running without shields is just weird. But it's working. I mean, kind of like Jen says, it's like some of these things that we keep doing, like it's like this shouldn't be working. Why is this working? And then yet we're able to make it function. It's one of the kind of things I like about Eve. Is even though technically there are, you know, yes, set builds and set build orders and things like that you should go in.
Oh, I don't have enough for my skills.
Because you bought too much?
Yeah.
Wah, wah. It's okay. We'll run some combat sites and get enough money.
Yeah, I'm like 200,000 short.
Oh, my bounty's rolling. I may be able to, maybe actually just be able to pay you that out. I don't know though. Depending on what all I get in loot.
Yeah, I was able to get the destroyer, but I wasn't able to get the cruiser skill.
Well, you need to get 3 in destroyer anyways before you can even think about cruiser, and that's a couple days off.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not like it's, oh my god, we got to do this right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Been screwing up.
I mean, just right there, we're looking at a 358,000, you know, piece of equipment just off this one little site.
Nice.
That's just the first wreck I've looted of quite a few. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So a total of 6 lootable wrecks. And the first one's already netted us almost 500,000. The next one netted us an additional, another additional. I'll just get the amounts here in a bit.
Okay. Alright. And then I need to go back to Par. What is it called? Zord.
Zard. And that what
More
you're supposed to say
places
is just say Zard.
Yeah. And I gotta stop at 3 different stations to pick up the stuff that I need for the ship.
Nice. Well, it's not need, mind you. It's never a need. It's just a what do I think I want.
Right.
I just got another gun too.
Nice.
I mean that's the kind of the weird thing is like I just ran a blood refuge in a .9 by myself. Now yes, did it get a little scary at times? Yeah, but nothing too terrible. But all in all, net profits of possible 411,000.
It's not bad.
No, I would no, it's not bad, Jin. Considering this is just literally a tutorial ship that we slap some guns on and some capacitors.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, no, it's not bad. Total investment for this ship is like a little over 600,000, I think. Like, this includes buying the ship, this price you're going to see here. But it says 504,000 for buying the ship, mind you. And yet it's able to do, you know, it's able to clear a site like that, like it's nothing. That's the thing I love about this. This weird little build, it's like, it just ran it like it was not even a problem. And so, all in all, you know, after everything's said, without running it to an actual sales station, 137,000, or sorry, 367,000. Or no, that was probably bounties. No, that was yeah, no, it was 137,000 for the sales, and then we got 257,813 for the bounty prize. So I've almost made back what I was owed in, or what I owed in for the first half of it.
All right.
We just tossed Jin 200,000 so he can pick up his books, and then we're just gonna go. We're gonna run another one. I mean, just on to the next one.
Warp drive active.
And you guys will see it here. I mean, like this, you'll see this. This isn't hard to do, but it does take someone willing enough to either say, "Hey, you know, here's some money. Go play," or B, knowing how to actually run mining long enough to get 2 million. Now, and I did show that at one point in time, how to do that, and it's not hard, but it does take a while. Oh, good God. Oof.
You need help?
No, it's just watching the shields just drop like that. It's so terrifying. It's like, why are you dropping so fast? Because, yeah, my shields are already, like, I just jumped in this site. I'm already down to 40% shields.
Okay.
I mean, like, if you're in the area and want to jump out here, come on out. I mean, you can come play. You know what I mean?
I got one more stop, and then I'll be good to go to come over.
All right. I'll be here. Always first objective for you guys, if you're new pilots, when you come into these combat sites, always take out the missile batteries first. They will wreck you, and they will not even care. And it's just easier, like, just wholeheartedly easier to just take them out and not have to worry about them. Because if you leave that going, each continual wave after you kill off these other enemies will keep coming, and those missile batteries will continue to batter you the entire time. And you've seen how quickly they were tearing through me. And I may actually pay the price here because I forgot to start my armor repair a little faster than I should have. But no, it looks like we're good. We're good. We're gonna put this on track so you can see us orbiting around it. Do the cool, like, cinematic, I'm gonna blow you up camera. So we'll do track, orbit, guns, webs, dead, track, orbit, guns, web. It's just literal repetition right there. Track, orbit, guns, web. So you guys, and you don't even have to do the track. Like, technically you could get away without tracking these. Only reason I'm saying track is because cool cinematic camera. Oops, sorry. Track this one.
This area. Alright. I am on my way.
Alright. How many jumps you out? 75?
3.
Alright, cool.
Wait, what?
Hmm?
Why are more than...
What's
Are
up?
you kidding me?
What's up? Jen, talk to me. What's going on?
Oh, I have something on my build that I don't have.
The skill for?
Yeah.
How long is it going to take you to get the skill?
2 hours.
Well then, but started training. Right?
It's not too bad. It just hurts my capacitor, that's all.
Let me guess, the
Type D.
The Type Ds.
The Type D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to use some of the extra trainee points to be able to get that. But I mean, in all honesty, 2 hours isn't going to be too bad.
No, it's not.
I mean, considering we're probably only going to do 1 or 2 more combat sites before bed anyways. See, now normally because I'm not in the face of combat, I always just kind of like to be able to pan around and look at everything. But considering we're actually in the face of combat, we use the cool cinematic cameras right now. Track, orbit. Can't do web because we're not within 10. Now we're within 10. I'm sorry, now we're within 10. No, I didn't realize it actually activated. And guns. Now, guns are just going to kind of sit there and fire, and they're not going to really do anything other than just drain capacitor, but I can turn off my heavy one, which is this one right here was just loot. Literally, this was loot we pulled from a wreck of a very similar site. These ships are fast, though. I'll give the Amarr credit. They do have very fast ships. And because we're going to be flying into them, I'll go ahead and turn on the armor rep. It's nothing more than an easier target that's flying directly at you.
Alright. One jump away from you.
Alright.
And I'll warp within.
You can warp 0 because I'm moving right now.
Okay.
That's the only problem with doing an orbit like this. Yeah, and he was one of the biggest damage dealers. This will be our next one.
Alright. Warp it in.
Alright. Site's almost done.
Okay.
We are having a little bit of trouble, a little bit more trouble this time than we were with the last ones. Nothing too big, but this engraver did have our number there for a bit and was dealing over almost 100 damage a shot.
I'll go after the other ship.
The Reaver? Yeah. That's
Yeah.
cool. I'll switch to him here in just a second. Orbit. Track. Web. Guns. I mean, you just quick flip over here to the miscellaneous tab. I mean, I can already see 1, 2, 3, 4 things of loot minimum. I mean, that's even if I only pull scrap metal from every single one of those, that's still damn well worth it for me. Personal opinion, mind you. Heading off to a Templar, it looks like.
Okay.
You can see it. If you got all your targets locked, you'll be able to see the one I'm damaging.
Yeah.
I guess it could also be like, broadcast target. Do the cool, like, actual fleet things, you know? Target lock, web, guns. But you can see this is, I guess, what people were referring to as an active tank here, where my guns and my armor repairs and everything are going all at once. Which is kind of neat. It's not something I had ever actually planned on doing, to be perfectly honest. Your target's webbed.
Okay.
But it is an interesting build style, and like I can see why people want to do these, you know, this kind of combat, this very fast-paced, in-your-face combat, because it is kind of fun, and it's also a little bit like my nerves get a little on edge when I watch my armor drop down below half right before it pops right back up. It's like, don't really want to lose the ship. And that, boys and girls, is the final hurrah that they will get to sing. It's kind of sad when you think about it, like, that all in all, like, these pirates could honestly have just flown away. Just walked away. and they would have got to keep their lives. But no, they had to be pirates. And they had to sit here in my area where I'm going to have to see them and I'm going to have to fight them. I don't want to fight them. I just want to go about my business. Right, Jen?
Right.
We just want to go about our business. $22,000 there. Shield transference, something or other. Enduring remote shield booster. Suppressed targeting systems. So there's 22,000 there. Multi-frequency mediums. Just fly over to this one right here. Cargo scanner. I mean, there's 42,000 right there. Jen, are you trying to race me to these wrecks?
No.
Is that a yes? Just I don't want to say it.
No. I'm trying not to go the wrong way.
It's all
Metal
good.
scraps.
Eh,
Well, that wasn't that one.
say metal scraps sell.
Yep.
You ready for the next one?
Yes, let's do the next one.
Warp drive active.
So, boys and girls, what have we learned today? Rookie ships aren't so bad! They're not so bad. They have their purpose. Good way to teach you combat, good way to teach you how to fly, and not a whole lot of ISK risk, which is really the thing you want when you're thinking about teaching somebody to fly, is if I'm going to put my money on you, you know, I'm going to want something that I can put you in and not have to worry about you if you get blown up if I just risked 20 to 30 million. Because, I mean, this whole ship, just as is right now, 500,000. 500,000, that's a combat site. That's a venture's load of ore. Or less, actually. It's like not even a full, it's like a half a venture's load of ore. We're going to get on this one. We're going to orbit. We're going to trek. We get in range. By the way, let me know if they're shooting you. I'm just out of curiosity.
Okay.
A web. I'm going to start the guns. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. We're going to change targets. Here. Lock. Web. Guns. Dead. Here. Web. Or guns. Dead. Yeah, those wrecks have anything? Oh, I'm gonna pick up the wrecks while we wait for them to get over to us.
Okay.
Afterburner in that one. Are you actually fighting already?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Nice. Look at you going around and actually doing the fighting thing. Hobgoblin in that one. How's your fit actually doing for, like, being stable and armor and ammo and such?
I'm just doing pretty decent. I'm not really taking that much in damage.
Cool. Cool, cool.
So. And right now, I'm at 93% shield. So I
But
haven't
they're
had to
probably
put
not
on
hit-
my...
They're probably not even hitting you very much, are they, though?
No, they're not.
Skill training.
Amarr Destroyer, level 1, just finished training, Jen.
Cool.
Amarr Destroyer level 2 just finished training, Jen.
Nice.
Oh. No, I guess I could actually be doing the whole combat thing here. Not just, like, tinkering with skills. Sorry.
No, you can tinker all you want. I got this under control.
Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention. I was like, hey, skills.
It's alright.
Brain's kind of on the point where I'm like, I'm tired. But my brain's just awake enough that I want to do something. So that's why we're kind of recording tonight. It's like, I just want to get, like, one more in. Just one more in. Ooh, a diviner. Ooh. Probably not a real diviner, though, to be honest. You remember real diviners from Wormholes, don't you?
Yeah.
There's, what was it, 350 damage a shot or something?
Yeah.
Because we didn't have a really good fit, and, yeah, let's just say ships tend to just go real quick when you, don't know what you're doing for fitting.
Exploration thorax with guns.
Yeah, the exploration thorax that had what was it? We had that blended the hacking tool, the one that was like both tools in one mounted to it. I mean, we made it work though. I mean, when you really think about it, we made it work.
Shooting lasers at me. Doing decent damage.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Like enough decent damage you're actually kind of concerned, or?
No, it's enough to not, be like, oh, okay.
Yeah, not something you can just kind of shrug off and go, let me just focus on my skills.
Yeah. No, it's more like a mosquito type damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Enough to know, oh, I got bit. Okay. Oh, well.
Oh, I got my shoe in a mouse trap. God dang it.
Yeah.
That kind of annoyance. Oh,
Yeah.
hey, look, he's shooting at me now. Isn't
Is
that cute? He hasn't even hit me yet. Come on, make connection so I can see how much your damage is. Darn it. Could you please make it? Oh, there you go, 23 damage. Okay. Finally made one connection. And he's
like
dead.
I said, it was not enough to notice that he's there, but not enough to be like, oh, we need to get on him.
That's kind of the thing that I've noticed with some of these combat sites. Some of them are really cool and like that you actually kind of worry about the combat and who's shooting who and what damages you need to do. And then there's some of these that are like this one, like it's just really tiny waves upon really tiny waves, and then you're doing like even tinier, little combat skirmishes. They're not even, I wouldn't even call them battles. They're just little tiny skirmishes.
There you go. That's all of them.
That's all, folks. I could never do that. I've always tried. Never been able to. See, and there's a bounty payout. I don't know if you just saw. Did you just get a bounty payout, Jen?
Not yet, no.
Yeah, I just got a 212 bounty payout. 212,000. So I mean, like, that's all the wreck's done. Jen, you ready for another one?
Yep. Let's do it. Ooh, a drone.
Yeah, there's just a drone anomaly in here. Like, I don't know what this site is, like, what this sector is. Like, is this just a sector that, like, anomalies are just meant to be here, so you're meant to train, or what? Because it's just, like, I popped in here, I was like, oh my god, all these combat sites, how has nobody run these? But then again, I'm looking at these combat sites and going, oh my god, why would anyone run these?
Right?
Well, because I'm willing to bet that between one volley of my guns and one volley of your guns, this thing's just going to disappear. If I can actually make connection. Yeah, so one volley each of an actual connection.
It's taking a while for my guns to lock on.
Yeah. We did get kind of used to those guns that were pretty fast to lock on.
Yeah. I blame my skills.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the other thing, is we are both flying Amarr pilots at this point in time. Because we both were a little curious as to, you know, like, what exactly is the benefit of going Amarr? Like, really, what incentivizes a player to want to go this race? Because you don't really have anything good, don't really have anything bad, but you're just kind of eh. And the only thing I've been able to come up with is their lore. Like, you have to be kind of a lore-driven person to really want to play Amarr. Because they're pompous. And I mean them no disregard to Amarr players, but really, your race, even if you just look at the tutorial, is very, very pompous. They're like, well, she's an artificial intelligence, but she'll serve her purpose. Or we'll find a use for her or something like that. It's like, you know, if she's an artificial intelligence, she just heard you say that, right? Like, you're aware of that?
Terminator all over again.
Yeah.
I'm sort of liking these lasers. I mean,
I kind of am too. I'm like sitting here going like, you know, I love the actual tracking on this and the not having to worry about ammo and how fast they fire.
yeah.
I'm not real happy with the ships though. Like, the ships look ugly in my opinion. The ships look ugly, and like, just as a whole, no loot by the way.
Yeah, I saw that.
Just as a whole, they're not really strong in shields, armor, or structure. It's just like they're, for lack of a better phrase, they're kind of bland.
Glass cannon, like
I wouldn't even call it
builds.
glass cannon, because it's more like a glass pencil.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, because we're not doing a ton of damage, really, when you think about it. Like, we're hitting them, yes, but we're not, like, getting on top of them and just, like, blowing them to pieces, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, like, for instance, with the sniper build, I can two-shot these guys and never be in combat with my Galente ship, right?
Right.
And, yeah. Like, with these builds, like, yeah, we're doing damage, and we're never having to reload, but at the same time, it's not like it's fast damage. It's not like, oh man, I'm so glad I chose this because I'm doing damage so fast. Like, I could do the same kind of damage, if not more, with the Galente and my drones. But that's the thing, that's and my drones. Versus, this is just them by themselves. This isn't even, like, you don't even have your drone out right now, do you?
No, I don't. I haven't really.
But it's quick as we even jump in sights, though. You probably would have lost it by now. Hate to say that, but and that's the other thing, though, is like this little you know, frigate class here. Like, it's technically, and like if you guys have a reason why we would choose Amarr, let me know, because I'm curious. Like, what if you're an Amarr player? Let me know what was your reason for going Amarr, because I'm legitimately curious. Because the reason I chose Galente was because of kind of the stuff they stood for. And I mean, like, Amarr, I didn't read any of the lore, so I don't know. But, like, if there's a legitimate reason why Amarr ships are superior in some way facet, let me know. Because, like, again, I'm just looking at the rookie stuff. And just with rookie stuff, it's not necessarily that great, but it's not bad either.
Oh, I'm not doing that much damage to this decimator.
Well, get on it, Jen.
I'm trying to.
God, Jen, do I have to come and rescue you again? God, look at this, guys. I'm having to go over here and save Jen's butt again. Look at
He's
that.
not doing damage to me. It's just I wasn't doing that much damage to it. Yep.
But no, I mean, in all honesty, it's just like, I feel like there has to be a reason that you would want to choose this race. Like, there has to be, right? Like, otherwise players would complain that it's unbalanced for their home field or not. maybe they get really powerful late game. Like maybe that's, you know, when they do become that glass speed cannon or something. I don't know. But just from a rookie's perspective, it doesn't feel necessarily too weak, but too powerful either. It's just kind of a nice happy medium, which I mean, I guess is great, because at the same time, look, I'm also able to run like an active tank build. I mean, that's another thing. It's like I am running an active tank, which, you know, I can't do on Galente. Not right now. I don't know how.
No loot.
Yeah, no, drones don't usually drop loot. If they do, it's the chips. Remember those chips
Right.
that you did so much work for back in the day?
Warp drive active.
But I mean, also another thing maybe this may very well just have been, you know, oh, these are just rookie sites. These are intended for rookies. You know, and if they were, I mean, even so, we were running them pretty fast. And I also feel bad for the rookies that we just took their combat sites. Just jump through when you get to the gate. So I'm going to go ahead and end this episode. End this episode here, guys. I'm sorry it ran on so long. We were just kind of babbling, but you guys have a wonderful night, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.
See ya, guys.